This is exciting. I love playing Standard, especially when it's with this. It's such a sweet deck. This deck is really fun to play. Alright, so we've got a turn 2 Jace and turn 3 IDK, Ruinous Path, something. I don't know. We're gonna keep it. Turn 2 Jace on the play. Oh man, how do we get so good at this game? Could Painful Truths, where X is 3, but life lost is a total of 4. Not sure about that one. Would love to draw an Evolving Wild so I can play it on turn 4 after playing Tireless Tracker. Would be great. Speaking of Evolving Wilds, ultimate price, probably good. We're gonna postulate that it's probably good. Decks that play Evolving Wilds are usually like Collected Company decks. We'll see though. Blue, alright. Still could be a Collected Company deck, honestly. Eldrazi then? Not quite sure. I think I just play Yavimaya Coast, play my Tireless Tracker, and the next turn I can play Hissing Quagmire. Yes, I could have activated Jace's Prodigy, it doesn't really matter. This could also be like the Dimensional Infiltrator deck. Alright, it's the Dimensional Infiltrator deck. We can't kill that with ultimate price. So, glad we didn't bother. Is this just Eldrazi? Like blue Eldrazi? That'd be sweet. So we're gonna be probably relying pretty heavily on this Ruinous Path, because our opponent's creatures can't really be hit by anything else. I'm actually kind of interested in discarding. Oh, this is the Red Flash deck. I got you. Alright, so this deck actually has things like Gold Knight Castigator in it. From the list I saw. That's pretty sweet. Alright. So we're gonna hold on to this ultimate price as a result. We're just taking an opportunity to kill the Dimensional Infiltrator. Okay. That's dumb. Drew an ultimate price anyway. MVD, guys. I think I want to max value this Painful Truths, regardless of being able to keep up. This is... Oh, it's 3 colors. Alright. Regardless of being able to keep up the Grasp of Darkness. Drew another Jace, which is pretty sweet. I think I want to play Swamp Transgress here. See what my opponent is working with. Dragonlord Ojutai, Eldrazi Displacer. So, okay, so ultimate price still terrible. We're gonna take the Dragonlord Ojutai because it's the hardest to kill. And then we can grasp the Displacer, play a Jace. That's fun. Play 2 Jaces. Love to draw Season's Best, obviously. Yep. Pulse of Murasa, you say? Alright, I'm down. Grasp this guy. Pulse of Murasa is something that I want to play. After I get the Jace down, I think. I could also pulse back Tireless Tracker, play Evolving Wilds when I do that. I think I just want to play Jace, though. honestly. Because I can flashback Pulse of Murasa too, that seems pretty good. Yeah, you can play your Infiltrator, that's just fine. Firing up a Wandering Funeral here. I'm actually okay with taking this damage, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. If I take this, I can untap with Jace. Pulse of Murasa, flashback Grasp of Darkness, has Pulse of Murasa. So I'd be going, I'm at like essentially 18. Get back like Dragonlord Silumgar or something. So I'd be taking 8, maybe a 10? Sure. That's fine. Dove's Wandering Funeral, that's fine. Tireless Tracker, sweet. We're gonna bin this ultimate price. Doesn't do anything. I think to play Tireless Tracker, play land, plus on the Infiltrator. Hold up Pulse. Could get back. Evolving Wilds too. So opponents should still have a Chivalry in hand. Right? If all they're doing is activating Wandering Funeral, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. Like, I could even just crack the clue and trade with their Wandering Funeral. Like, I'm certainly going to block the Wandering Funeral, is the plan. And then I don't actually have to make any decisions yet. So my opponent's switching that around. Don't actually. Alright, cool. That's fine. I think I actually want to get back Tireless Tracker with this Pulse. It seems like a lot of value. I can play Tireless Tracker. Play Jace. And pass. Could crack a clue, I guess, to see if I drew a land, but I think we're fine. I was gonna draw a land. Bummer. So the Jace is going to block Wandering Funeral, if that's what ends up happening. if our opponent ends up deciding to take the line of Animate Wandering Funeral. And then Tireless Tracker can block the Reflector Mage pretty easily. Oops. Alright. Interested in throwing my Reflector Mage, you say? Okay. Block. Block. Tireless Tracker. Alright, there's another land. I can dig it. I like lands. Alright, Languish. Not doing a whole lot right now. So I think we just play the Sunken Hollow. Crack this clue. Kind of want to flashback Pulse of Murasa on Dragonlord Silumgar. Oh, I can animate Hissing Quagmire and block the Wandering Funeral, which is pretty nice. So, no, I shouldn't do that. We're just gonna plus. We're attacking because we're not blocking the Funeral. Yep. Dimensional Infiltrator resolves. I wouldn't have been able to flashback the Pulse of Murasa and activate the Hissing Quagmire anyway. Worth noting. We are blocking the Wandering Funeral because... Oh, interesting. Okay. We would be blocking the Wandering Funeral because our opponent has Exquisite Firecraft in their deck. Which is a card. If our opponent plays like Dragonlord Silumgar or something, Thunderbreak Regent also, we can actually play a land, crack it, crack a clue. Play Languish. Let's attack first. Our opponent doesn't actually have anything else going on. We're dead to a top deck unless we flashback Pulse of Murasa, which is what we're going to do. And our opponent can't activate Dimensional Infiltrator. Oh, I like the card. If our opponent Dimensional Infiltrator had Dimensional Infiltrator, I think I want Dragonlord somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna get the Dragonlord somewhere. Our Seasons Pass, we only have one Seasons Pass, so fun fact about that one. So we're at 12, feeling pretty secure again. Opponent, if they have a creature, will steal it, or better yet, Ruinous Path it. This is exciting, you guys. Also, our opponent's deck is pretty sweet. I think the easiest way to win here is just by playing Big Dragonlord. Like that, or try to. what is it? Stratus Dancer. Cool. We're going to minus on Grasp of Darkness, because if our opponent innovates their Wandering Fumarole and tries to block our Tireless Tracker, we'll just take it. Yeah. Or, not take it, but Grasp of Darkness it. Alright, so our opponent has Dragonlord Ojai, some randoms. Morphs. Our deck seems pretty well set up against them, actually. Like, I guess Deadweight might be really useful. Our opponent's probably going to be setting in counter magic. I like Kalitas. I think it's pretty decent in this situation. We're gonna side in Kalitas for ultimate prices, so like take out 2 ultimate prices, because our opponent has literally nothing in their deck that dies to ultimate price. Yeah, let's do this. This deck has a lot of non-issues with mana. I like it. I guess we play Choked Estuary into Sunken Hollow. Does that change anything? No. I think I still play Sunken Hollow tapped. Yeah. Our opponent could just play Dimensional Infiltrator here, which is fine. Drawing a Jace there would have been sweet. I'm pretty happy to grasp like a Displacer. Or my opponent doesn't have a 3rd land. In which case, we just pass. We probably grasp in response to an activation, if I'm being truthful. We can grasp now. Do you want to become a master of spells for this one? Negate. Interesting. Not even trying to bounce their Dimensional Infiltrator. Alright. I guess I play Kalitas. I mean, hey, I get to play Kalitas. Silumgar's Command is sweet. I don't think this card sees enough play. It has so many good modes, you guys. Kills things, bounces things, kills and bounces things. Just ridiculous. Another Grasp of Darkness. Could pay 5 to grasp. Sure. We'll actually let that happen. Now we try and grasp. See if it works. Nope. No negate. That's also fine. Alright. Hissing Quagmire. Sweet. I think we actually grasp here because it allows us to, first of all, more spell mastery for us, and second of all, we can sacrifice the zombie to put Kalitas out of Languish range, which is pretty sweet against a deck that has things like Dragonlord Ojai. Draconic Roar, sure. Revealing Thunderbreak Regent. I think I just hold up Silumgar's Command. Silumgar's Command, for those of you who don't know, has 4 modes. Counter target non-creature spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn, and destroy target planeswalker. All pretty sweet, if you ask me. Opponent is facing a little bit of mana issues this game, unfortunately. Of course. Ooh, Pulse of Murasa. Get back my Evolving Wilds value. I think what I want to do now is pass the turn. Pretty sure. I mean, we've got like Pulse. No, we don't have Pulse. It's not something that we have. Okay. Can't Dark Petition yet. I think we cast Painful Truths here. Blue, black. I can fire up my Hissing Quagmire and attack with both. My opponent has to block one of them. We'll probably block the Kalitas. Doesn't seem great. I could also play Jace Vryn's Prodigy. I'd be tapped out. I think I want to do this because I can Languish next turn. So it gets into damage. And gains me some extra life. Like I can Dark Petition for Seasons Past and then cast Languish even. That's pretty sweet. Although if my opponent has my opponent really, I hope they play Thunderbreak Regent. Because that is so much damage. My opponent could have Negate. Which would be awkward because casting Dark Petition assumes that it will have 3 mana floating for Languish. Or assumes casting Dark Petition into Languish rather assumes that Dark Petition resolves. Alright, what do we got? Attacking, okay. How many more negates do we think our opponent has? I just draw another Languish, that'd be sweet too. Ooh, haha, hello. So we can transgress, see if they have a negate. If they do, we won't do what we're doing. There is a negate. Take the Chandra Flamecaller, I guess. Now what do I want to do? Because I know I can't. I think what I do is I play Jace. Has Pulse of Murasa? Getting back Kalitas. My opponent can't really Exquisite Firecraft anything. Or play any red spells. Yet. They could find a red source with Dragonlord Silumgar, I suppose. I will take 9. I think opponent has to find a creature. Alright, Eldrazi Displacer counts as a creature. Going to get a blue source? Question mark? No, I think we got a swamp. Pulse of Murasa. Okay, Kalitas. So our opponent's considering negating this. And I'm not sure that I would were I in their position. However, now we can activate Jace. Probably banning Transgress the Mind. Yeah, that's fine. Get a Jace. Play Sunken Hollow. And then play Languish with Silumgar's command backup, which is pretty sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to counter target non-creature spell, return this Wandering Fumarole to our opponent's hand. It means that they can't cast any of their red spells still. I mean, they weren't able to anyway, but... plus Jace. Great. We're having fun! I could Dark Petition for Seasons Past. Do a lot of things. Or I could just, attack with my Hissing Quagmire. GG's. So, that was against Jeskai Dragons, I think, is the best way to define that deck. Another 2-0. I'll see you guys in round 3.